A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a move that has raised eyebrows across the globe, former President Donald Trump has invited Russian President Vladimir Putin to Alaska for a summit this Friday. This meeting marks the first standalone discussion between the two leaders since their controversial encounter in Helsinki back in 2018, where Trump's demeanor left many questioning his stance on Russia. As the war in Ukraine rages on, this summit presents an opportunity for Trump to demonstrate his famed deal-making abilities, albeit under a cloud of skepticism from both political analysts and international leaders. U.S. officials have confirmed that it was Putin who suggested the meeting, and despite expressing frustration over Putin's refusal to halt the war, Trump has agreed to the summit. This decision effectively ends the West's isolation of the Russian leader following the invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has termed the Alaska trip a personal victory for Putin, indicating the complexities surrounding this meeting. In the lead-up to the summit, Secretary of State Marco Rubio downplayed the significance of the meeting, asserting that it should not be seen as a concession. Trump's own words suggest a cautious approach, describing the summit as a feel-out meeting that is unlikely to yield immediate results regarding the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. After the summit, Trump intends to speak with Zelensky and other European leaders, emphasizing the importance of including Ukraine in discussions about its future. Political analysts are divided on the implications of this summit. Liana Fix from the Council on Foreign Relations believes that Trump harbors a strong desire to be seen as the peacemaker in Ukraine, even if just for a moment. However, the road to peace is fraught with challenges, particularly given Trump's history of fluctuating tactics and his past interactions with Zelensky, which have sometimes been contentious. The stakes are particularly high given the backdrop of the ongoing war, which has resulted in significant loss of life. Trump has previously claimed he could end the conflict within 24 hours of returning to the White House, but the reality is more complicated. His recent interactions with Zelensky have shown a willingness to negotiate, but the question remains whether he can secure any meaningful concessions from Putin, who has shown little interest in compromise. As the summit approaches, European leaders have expressed cautious optimism. Following a virtual meeting with Trump, French President Emmanuel Macron stated that the summit's goal should be to secure a ceasefire, with any territorial disputes needing to involve Zelensky directly. This sentiment reflects a broader concern among European leaders that Trump may be inclined to make concessions that could undermine Ukraine's sovereignty. The urgency of this summit is underscored by the ongoing military offensive in Ukraine, with reports indicating that Russia continues to press its advantage on the battlefield. Zelensky has urged Trump and European allies to apply more pressure on Russia, insisting that Putin's claims of economic resilience are misleading. The Ukrainian president's remarks highlight the precarious nature of the situation, as any perceived weakness in negotiations could embolden Russian aggression. In light of these dynamics, the upcoming summit is shaping up to be a critical juncture not only for U.S.-Russia relations, but also for the future of Ukraine. Trump's approach, characterized by a blend of bravado and unpredictability, could either pave the way for a breakthrough or exacerbate tensions further. With European leaders closely monitoring the situation, the world awaits the outcomes of this high-stakes meeting, knowing that the implications will resonate far beyond the confines of Alaska. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.